Hey again, everybody. There was a question from page 391 to look at number 13. So let's do that. And the functions are y equals x to the fourth and y equals 1. And we revolve about y equals 2. So there's a lot of different little pieces here. So let's do this one. It's a good one to do together. And let me just get a rough sketch. X to the fourth. Y equals, let's just say y equals 1's up here. No, it's not drawn to scale, it doesn't matter. Y equals 1, y equals x to the fourth. So the region bound by those two functions is here. So this is the region we're going to revolve. Okay, but we're revolving, this is the part that's a little tricky, not around y equals 1 or even the x-axis, but we're revolving around the line y equals 2, which is over here. So there's some space here. Okay, but that's okay. We can still take this and revolve around y equals 2. And what would that look like? So there's some empty space here. I'll dash that as well. Make sure that gets reflected over. And then maybe something like this. Give me a little slack there. Something like this. Okay? So this piece reflected would end up here. The idea is that this is just revolving, creating this sort of like, it's sort of going to look like a donut, right? If we did the whole thing, if this whole thing got revolved, it would look like, almost like a pill. And then if you cut out the middle here, you're just going to have the outside, which is basically like a donut. So let's look at the cross sections. I've got a big circular cross section, and I've got a smaller circular cross section that's getting cut out. Okay, can you see that? So I've got a big, this one could be a little more curved, circular cross section, and then a little one. So I have two radii here. I have big R, here's big R down here, and then I have little r, which I'll draw kind of next to this one here. So there's little r, and then I have big R. So let's look at big R. Big R is going to be this entire length all the way to the x-axis, which is 2, minus the part that I don't want, right? All the way down from here to here is 2 units, because y equals 2. But I don't want this part. Take out. That part is my function. That's my x to the fourth. Remember when we did, to the x-axis, it would always be underneath, so that would be the height or the radius of the circle. But I actually want to take that part out, and I want what's left over, which is all the way down. Okay, so r minus x to the fourth is my big R. My little r is the same kind of idea. I go all the way down, which is 2, but now I want to take out this whole part. Okay, or yeah, this whole part. This is just 1, right? Y equals 1. So I have 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 obviously is 1. So let me just run through that again. All the way down is 2, but I want to take out this whole thing to leave me with just the little r that's right here. So there's little r. So my volume is going to be pi. I got to find these points. So x to the fourth hits 1 at what? Negative 1 and 1. So negative 1 to 1 of big R squared. So big R squared minus little r squared. I know that's silly to write it that way, but that's what it is. Dx. Okay? Let me know. Obviously, you can do the rest, but let me know if that makes sense. I'll try to elaborate if I need to, but hopefully that kind of gives you an idea. This is a really good one because it's got a different line to revolve around. It's got a hole in it. It's a little bit more complex. So hopefully that's a good one for you to watch, and hopefully it helps. Okay? Again, let me know if you need me, and I'll be around.